Hey guys, this is Kiwi Games TCG. I am showing you a deck profile of my Darklord um, Christia lock, and it's does very good in tournaments. I play this in real life as well, um, and with the addition of Fallen Angel and Darkness, you can do some very interesting combos. But this one has a very slight variation with a Power Patron, so that you can utilize Verudris. Main thing is you're baiting out cards because the only card you really want to resolve is the Dejity. So um, you want to play a mix of board breakers. Herald of Orange Light is extremely strong and just against Cool Tune or other decks to just clear their cards. And like I said, you really have multiple ways to get into Dejity. You can get into Dejity with Terminus. You can get it with Banishment of the Dark Lords. I mean, if you need to, if you open up, for some reason, you open up the Dark Lord Dance, you could use Golgalette to search it. So there's quite a few ways here. So this is what I'm running currently. I'm still tweaking it a little bit. I was running Fallen of the Virtuous if you don't want to do Super Poly, but I feel like Fallen might be a little bit better because sometimes you lock yourself into fairies and you cannot get into your, you cannot break a board certain times with it. So let's go and just show you the one card combo lock. So then there's two different ways to get into it. Um, so on the first combo, so we just need Dejity. So if you bait out your opponent's interruptions and you just have the Dejity, you basically can do quite a bit. If you have a second card, you can do even more, and I'll show you what I mean. But you would Dejity, you use his effect, and you're going to summon the Golgalette, and then the Golgalette, summon 2 tokens. Now, what you want to do is you can go the simple route, which will be you just link off the Golgalette into the Rahamu. The Golgalette will give you the effect. You grab Darklord Fusion. There it is. And you use Dance. Obviously, you would remove the tokens because it counts for that. You summon the Evening Star. Evening Star, declare its effect. It's going to set the Banishment. Again, this is all one card. And Rebellion, amazing card, non-targeting Disruption, but it also has its use in being able to dodge certain things as well on your opponent's turn, especially if they're trying to do Forbidden Droplet shenanigans. So you want to do the Banishment. Banishment, you're going to go ahead and you will add the Asmodeus. When I go second, I take out the Asmodeus and the Christia, so but you would use Rahamu's effect. You would summon Asmodeus. Asmodeus would declare you can dump Christia. Now, it's really cool interaction. If you don't need to dump Christia, let's say you have it in your hand, you could always dump Medius, and you could do a lot of different combo plays with that. It's very extensive. I love running the one Medius, and it makes it very good for that. So, with this being in the grave, then you would just go. You'd want to go into the Herald of the Mirage Light. And then from here on, you would just go ahead and declare, pay the 1,000 life points. You do the fusion. You just banish the Rahamu, the Asmodeus, and you can do the Golgalette here. Summon the first of the Dark Lord. And then the Dark Lord, you would pay the 1,000, bring back Christia. So you would still have the Dejity, you would still have the Banishment. So you have this lock in place. You have the Rebellion to dodge. Usually what I do on my opponent's turn is on draw phase, I will do Banishment. and then I'll search the Golgolette, so then I have something to pitch for Mirage, or I have something to pitch for Rebellion. So let's do the 1-card combo again. All right, so with this one, we would summon the Dejity, declare its effect. Again, still 1 card. This is going to be a slight different variation. You summon your tokens. Now what you'll do is you're going to go into Condemn Darklord, and then with the Golgolette, you will go ahead and now add the dance. If you had another card here, you would just pitch, and you were going to want to add the Ixchel, but we don't have that at the moment, so we're just operating if we just top deck this essentially. So we do it this way. Now we have the Evening Star. Evening Star's effect will declare. And now you're going to set the banishment. You're going to set the excuse me. You're going to set the Darklord Rebellion. And now what you're going to do is going to be quite interesting. You're going to want to actually add Ixchel. And then you're going to want to declare with Condemn, you send the Ixchel, and you're going to add the Asmodeus. Now, there's a reason you want to do that. So you would now link off, go into the Rahamu effect. Now you'll just do the same play. You'll dump the Christia. You dump the Christia here. Let me just find it real quick. All right, and then you'll just do your standard play. You would just go into the Herald. Very strong. So you'll actually go ahead and you'll use Evening Star's effect to search. And what this is going to do something interesting. So you're going to add contact. And you're essentially going to set up an extra body on board. So you would contact, summon the Ixchel, and then the Ixchel will use the fusion. So you'll banish these 3, the link monsters and everything else. And this will give you an extra body on board. You'll use first Darklord. So now you have this, and you still have the Dejity, you still have the contact. But the great advantage of this is that once you use your Rebellion, you are able to use Ixchels and then save your Evening Star's effect. Now, I think the other combo I showed you is better if you have a way of searching, or if you, let's say you have a Dejity engraved, you can add it back. But I want to do more combo videos on that, but this is my first channel's video. My name is Carlos with Kiwi Games TCG. Have a great day.